We're in it. Have a look at this thing. It's the new Pole Voima. I believe that's how it's said, how it's spoken. 190 mil of travel. Super Deluxe on the back, the old Super Deluxe, so no Magneg or nothing on it, no bigger can or different damping or whatnot. So tried and true, we're used to that, we know how it works. New Zeb. So this is just the Zeb Select. It's just got the low speed. Came with 2 tokens, 54 PSI. Felt really like no support at the top, but just couldn't get through the bottom of the travel. Haven't ridden it anywhere except for on the road yet, so none of that really means too much. But initial thoughts on that setup, I think a couple of tokens might be a bit stiff on this thing. You kind of just leaves you in a hollow spot, so you'll be catching edges, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see how we progress with the setup. Funky as hell linkage setup, like 7075 frame, so really good strong alloy. They machine this stuff, like just look on Pole's website, they'll show you what they do. They're all over it. They got some funky ideas. They got a really high bottom bracket, Bosch system. It's got the old Bosch thing. 80-degree seat angle, 63.5, I believe, head tube angle. So good angles, excellent pedaling position regardless of the climb. That's cool. On the flats, it might feel a bit odd, but DHR2 double down on the back. We got these D-Max wheels. They're the E D-Max. They're like e-bike rated D-Max. So they're 30 mil internals, I believe. It's called a D-Max 30. So I'd say that. We got a 220 rotor on the front, XT brakes, 4-pot, killer brakes. I'm probably going to go back to these eventually. I love my codes. I've got the code RSC now. But you know what? I much prefer the hook on these levers, because the code lever, if you go through a bush or a tree or whatever and you get your finger just rubbed a little bit, it'll slip straight off the edge of it because it's got no hook. Doesn't really have a hook, and they're quite slippery, whereas this is like tactile. This has got, you can zoom in, the chill zone's a bit dirty at the moment, so we won't get too much of that in the camera. 40 mil stem, I believe, race face, rental bar. I've rolled the bar back. It was fair way forward and it just didn't feel confident. I couldn't really land corner. I've been hucking and bunny hopping and stuff, just getting the feel for it, getting the suspension tune like car park setup kind of thing. So rolled the bars back, heaps more confidence instantly. Reconfigured the levers, the cockpit a little bit. This is a better system than the old Bosch system, so less of a big ugly screen, so less stuff to get broken. Could be more streamlined again, absolutely. It kind of interferes a little bit with your setup with your lever and your dropper and stuff, so it's a bit of a cluster there, but no worries. Grips are good. I like these grips. He's got them one's that way and one's that way, so hey, live your life, gotta do what you want. The biggest standout to this bike, this is the biggest bike I've had in this house. It's probably the biggest bike I've maybe ever ridden in terms of wheelbase. Reach is not too bad. Standover feels alright as well. Standover doesn't feel too bad either. High bottom bracket, they're kind of known for that with this bike. It's like, going against the trend, bucking the trend. They think they've got something there, so we'll see how that goes on the trail. Where was I just then? Broke my train of thought. Doesn't matter. This thing's going to be fire. It's 11-speed XT cassette. The gears are playing funny buggers. I think it's just cable. I think because you got a battery and the motor, the cables kind of get all zip tied or bunched up, and it just ends up a bit of a mess, and you end up getting tugged cables or crimped cables or whatever. So that's what's going on with the gears, I believe. I'm going to take he reckons the hanger's straight, so I'll probably check it later on, but might be alright. Might be okay. Everything looks straight from here, but that's never really a tell. What am I missing? What was I going to say just then? I do want to put the Magneg on the back because it's absolutely going to perform better. This shock's this long shock. Oh, I don't have a Magneg. I don't have a Magneg for the 250. It's a longer stroke shock, so my Magneg's for a 205 to 230, or 57.5 to 65 mil stroke. This is like a 75, 75 mil stroke. So we got the fid lock. Yeah. Fid lock's alright. Oh, what was I going to say before? I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, we'll see how this Bosch thing goes. So I always liked the Bosch in the past. And 750 watt hour battery, heavy as hell. This thing's 26 kilos, so it feels quite cumbersome. But I think once we're moving, it might be a rocket. It might be a rocket. Huge. Yeah, that's right. So wheelbase 1310, I believe. So probably the biggest wheelbase bike that I've ridden. Once I send this, I've had problems with long bikes in the past, but mainly because of the seat tube height. Because it feels like when I get full stretched, I'm getting pushed over. This might not. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. This is just a check-in, suss out the bike, see what's happening. I'm not sure of the length of the cranks. Let's have a look at that. What do we got here? 160. 160, baby. Look at that. 160. That's good. That's good news. 750 watt hour battery. Cables are probably crimped as hell with the gears. So yeah, that is what it is. The finish on this thing's quite cool. Like, you know, you look, it's just like fingerprint, just like this fingerprint finish. So, you know, if you're into it, you're into it. If you're not, you're not. But I've rode the Stamina. I rode the Stamina one. I believe that was the Stamina 140. That thing was killer. That thing kind of opened my eyes to the longer chainstay situation. This is a 455 chainstay. How's the funk here? Like, it literally doesn't have an actual physical chainstay. It's all seat stay and crossovers. So see how that goes as well. That's well beyond my ability to think of how that's going to work and whether it's going to be detrimental. So we'll just see. We'll see how it goes, and we'll read some reviews as well once I'm done and see what other people think after I've done my thing. Assegai on the front, double down, max grip. I'll probably take it off. I'll probably put a DHF there just so I'm comfortable and familiar, because I don't want to be washing the front. I know everyone loves the Assegai, and it is superior everywhere, but it's superior everywhere except for there. There it's absolutely inferior. But that's just my opinion. Let's get out and ride. That's the Pole Voima bike check.